Welcome back to another episode of Patriot Shield Millworks. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to be something we've never done before. We turn in this plain wood into this beautiful art. Stick around, we'll show you what we're going to do. So I did want to take a second to thank everybody who participated on Facebook for commenting on which one you liked better, A or B. I personally liked A better. My wife liked B better, which means I'll be doing both because my wife liked B better. So, just kidding. But also, I mean, I like B, don't get me wrong. I just liked A better. I've seen a lot of the Bs when I was doing my initial research on the old interweb. I came across some of the A's and it was like, I had never seen those before, and I really liked it. So, this is the A one. It kind of gives you a little bit more options as far as what you could do with it. You could do the old blue line, make this line here a blue line and make it a subdued flag. You could do that. You could make it red if you know a firefighter or whatever. You could do it like a green if you know somebody in the military. So you could do whatever you really wanted to. You just have more options, more to play with. So we're gonna change it up a little bit. We're gonna do a couple of different designs. But for today, I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do this. It's gonna be. This one is actually. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This one's a little bit trickier than this one is. This one's actually kind of easy. But I digress. We're gonna do it. So. But the cool part about it is you just need one 39-inch board. They sell these at, I think I get these from Home Depot. So the first things first, what we're going to do is kind of get all the measurements, lay all the measurements out. So this one, these two pieces are mitered together. So in other words, basically what we did was, is it mitered together? I think they're mitered. I don't know. I'm not a big, I don't know all the technical cool words because I'm not a cool guy like that. But so basically what we do is we take, this piece is an 8-inch piece and this piece is an 8-inch piece, and then we cut into it. We shiplap it 3 inches basically. That's how we take it on the miter saw. We miter it a bunch of times, or on the table saw rather, and we run it a bunch of times on the table saw. I think it's called rabbits. I think they're called rabbits is what they are. But anyways, you basically you cut the thickness of this down by about half on both of them, and then you put the halves together, and it turns into that. So I don't really know what that's called, but that's what we do. So we're doing that for both of these. This one originally, actually, this is one actual piece of wood that I cut out of a bigger piece of wood, but that's a little bit. I don't have all those bigger pieces of wood. I just happen to have one, so I was able to do this one. But for the next bunch that we do, we're gonna do, like I said, we're gonna do the table saw trick, the miter. We're gonna miter them together. If you know what that terminology is, and if I'm not using it right, please let me know. So, but a reason main reason I want to do it the way I did it this way is because I can just use these and not have to use any bigger boards. So, these are on these. This is a 6 inches long, 3 inches thick. This one's 7 inches long, 2 inches thick. Each one of these stripes is only 1 inch thick. These are 3 inches wide here. And then this is a 19-inch board, and these two are 12 inches. These, like I said, these are 8-inch pieces. Sticking out is 5 inches on the top and on the bottom. Obviously, these are 5 inches long, and then each one of these is 3 inches by 1.5 inches. These are also 1.5 inches wide. So that's the secret. If you know how to do it from here, you can stop the video and continue on yourself. You just needed the measurements. There you go. The length of these can be longer with this one. You can add more if you want and make it as long as you want. But if you're going to add more here, you need to add more to the sides to keep it proportionate. Otherwise, it's going to look weird. Same thing with these. If you're going to add length here, you need to make this longer, just to give it to keep it proportionate, because otherwise it'll look all janky. You don't want that. Jesus would not appreciate that. Just kidding. I don't know what Jesus appreciate. But anyways, I made this little, this like a little, I don't really know what to call this. I call stuff like this a jig, but it's not really a jig because it doesn't move. But basically, this is just like a little drying table, so I can put it all together, set it inside of here, let the glue and all the stuff set up, and put it in here to get all the spacing and everything correctly, and that way it holds in there good. So first thing we're gonna do not for this one, but for the other one. Well, actually for both. Well, no, not for both. But for the other one, I've got it sitting underneath a piece of wood. I'm making a flat jig thing for the other one. I didn't have one the other day, so I'm making one now. But I'm waiting on the glue to dry. So first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and rip these down to 3 inches wide for the other cross. Safety third. So that's that part. And I forgot to, but you could definitely, if you have a thickness planer, you can run these through the thickness planer to kind of get that. Some of them have this rough edge on them. You can go ahead and get that off. Clean them up a little bit if you want, run through the thickness planer. Like I said, I forgot to do that. So, matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. I'm gonna run these through the thickness planer before it's too late. Okay, so I ran through the thickness planer real quick. You want to do both sides just because in the end, you don't know which one you're gonna end up scorching or torching or whatever to give it that look. So you don't know which one you're gonna do, which side you're gonna do. So I always do both just because at the end you don't know. So for this cross, you don't want to do. Okay, well you can. It doesn't matter. But this, so it's basically, so this is the 7-inch piece. Okay, this is the top. All right. This is the 6-inch piece. This is this piece. This is this piece right here from the white stripe all the way over is a 6-inch piece, right? So this piece needs to be 3 inches wide, but this piece, the 7-inch piece, only needs to be 2 inches wide. So you're gonna want to strip this one to 3, strip this one to 2. This is the only piece you'll have that'll be 2 inches. All the rest of them will be either 3 inches wide or 1.5 inches wide or 1 inch wide. It's the only one that'll be 2. Remember that. It's important. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to strip this. We're going to basically, that little line right there is the depth that we're going to be going. It's about half of this. We're going to do the same depth on this one and this one, and that way they're going to sit on top of each other and lock together, and basically it'll just look like one piece. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So, but we're going to make sure, you want to make sure that the blade, that whichever side of your fence, so the fence is going to be on this side. We want the outside of our blade to be on the outside, or the inside rather, of this line. So we want basically fences here, outside of the blade to be on this side, of the line. So we're going to cut all of this piece. We're going to cut all this out right here. All that's going to be gone. So basically that's what you want. You want it to be just half of it's gone. Probably not even a whole half. We may have to go back over that and do that some more. So I'm a goober. I totally forgot to hit record just a second ago. So I was just sitting here talking to the camera and thinking that I was recording, but I wasn't because I'm an idiot like that. So, but I did go ahead and glued them down, stapled them, run a couple of staples in here on both of them. So these are both going to get painted blue. Both of these are going to get painted blue. First we're going to cut everything, and then we'll torch everything, and then we'll paint it. And I forgot, like I said, to hit record. And so you totally missed the whole step that I did. I'm sorry, it's my bad. Like I said, I'm a goober. So, but If you wanted to, if you do have, still have like a little bitty lip on that, if you want to go ahead and sand that down, you can. It's not a huge deal, but if you want to sand it down just to get rid of that, you totally can. Whatever you feel like doing. So our next step is we're going to go ahead and rip these boards down. One of them is going to be ripped down to 1.5 inches. Like, you're going to get 2 1.5-inch strips out of one. And the other one we're going to get 3 1-inch strips. These are 3.5-inch strips, or these are 3.5-inch boards. So we're going to get 2. We're going to get 2 out of one and 3 out of the other. Yeah. And this one has some little boogers right here. We're just going to cut those off. That'll be the, unfortunately, our good character is also on that same side. So that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. To get rid of the ugliness, we're going to have to do that. Actually, we don't necessarily have to do that, now that I think about it, because that can always be. So this one is going to be the 1.5 inch. These are 1.5 inch pieces. We can always mask that by putting it up against another one to kind of get rid of those holes so you don't see those. That's what we're probably going to do. Just because this character is this knot right here. We want to keep, I always like to keep the character in the board to kind of make it looks good. So we're going to, in order to do that, we're going to have to sacrifice. So that's what we're going to do. I've talked enough. I'm going to shut up. And believe it or not, we're done with the table saw. I think we're done with the table saw. Perfect, 3 inches. All right, so we need 4 1-inch. Yeah, we need 4 1-inch, 3-inch pieces. We need four. Hold on, I'll get it. We need 4 pieces, 3 inches. We need 4 1-inch 1-inch thick pieces, 3 inches long. There we go. I need 4 of these. I need 7 of these. 7 of the 1.5 inch. So I forgot to mention that I used that perfectly cut 3-inch piece as a kind of a guide to set up a stop block on the miter saw base. Just make it a little easier. So hold on to that. This is that. We can get a 12-inch piece out of it because we're going to need two. Now we need 2 12-inch pieces out of the 1-inch, but we're going to set those aside for now because we got to do our 1.5 inch boards. I'm going to cut 7. Need 7 of these. I didn't cut them. I'm just marking them so that I know not to cut beyond those. I should be able to get 7 out of here, no problem. So, but anything I have left over is just extra. So, but these 2 pieces are going to be the 2 top, on the, like if you're looking at the cross, the right hand part of it, these are going to be those 2 pieces. So obviously I had a few extra, but I got to make a bunch of these flags. So I went ahead and just cut some extras so that I can have some extras. So now I just need 2 12-inch pieces and a 19-inch piece. So that's all I got. All I got left, and then I'm done cutting, I think. Yeah, done cutting. So that's basically it. You could be done at this point if you wanted to. These are not glued together. Obviously, they're not painted or anything yet. I just kind of have them sitting here so you can kind of see what they're going to look like. The 2 12-inch pieces are here, the 19-inch piece, and then your 4 3-inch pieces, and that finishes that one off. And then, of course, your 3-inch, 1.5-inch pieces here, your 3 by 1.5, and your 5-inch pieces here. That's pretty much it. Like I said, if you want to go ahead and paint it just the way it is without torching it, you can do that. If you want to torch it, obviously torch it. If you want to stain it, you can do different stains to get the stripes. You could do, there's 100 different ways you can do it from this point on. I'm going to go ahead and cut the video off though from here, just because I'm going to go ahead and it's getting kind of long, and I'm gonna go ahead and torch them and do my the way I'm gonna do them. But like I said, if you wanted to do it differently, you can. So, but that's it. If you guys have any questions, drop a comment down in the comment section. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for me. I appreciate that. Also, just let me know what you think about the video. Share the video with your family and your friends. Share it on Facebook, on Instagram, whatever. However you can share it, share it. I appreciate that. Also, check out my merch. I'm wearing a hoodie today. I'm also wearing a brand new blue shirt underneath this hoodie. I just haven't taken the hoodie off because it's kind of chilly today. And then also check out Uncle Sam's snapbacks today. Okay. Today I'm wearing a gray one with a blacked out subdued flag. Just took the sticker off this morning. Got a box full of hats I hadn't even put on my head yet. So this one's brand spanking new. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna leave links in the comments for all that. Like I said, that's it. If you guys have any questions, hit me up. Other than that, I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all be good.